On Wednesday, April 18th, 2012, a group of 13 citizens from the deaf community attended the DeafLink forum here at the League for the Blind and Disabled. The forum had two main points. One, public access videophones, PAVs, and two, effective communication access. When asked which businesses in Fort Wayne are deaf-friendly, none of the attendees could think of any. What is needed to make Fort Wayne deaf-friendly? 1. An interpreter on hand at places of businesses and services centers. Or 2. Video remote interpreting. When on-site, interpreting services are not immediately available. Technology now provides an interim solution in the form of an off-site interpreting service called Video Remote Interpreting, or VRI. VRI uses video conferencing technology, equipment, and a high-speed internet service with sufficient bandwidth to provide the interpreting services. A qualified interpreter is usually located at a call center ready to interpret for the consumers at their location. VRI is currently being used in a wide variety of settings, including hospitals, physicians' offices, medical health care settings, police stations, schools, financial institutions, and workplaces. Entities may contract for VRI services to be provided by appointment or to be available on demand 24 hours a day, 7 days per week. As such, there are significant possibilities for the use of VRI equipment and services. While there are many benefits to using VRI services, there are limits to the effectiveness of VRI in some settings, including, but not limited to, medical, legal, and court situations. In such settings, the National Association of the Deaf, NAD, strongly believes that VRI services should be provided only if on-site interpreter services are unavailable. Public Access Videophone, PAV. Public Access Videophone, PAV, is a public phone with video technology included. The PAV allows deaf and hard-of-hearing people the ability to make video relay service and point-to-point calls in public locations. Also available on the PAV is a direct line to our contact center for further information on job opportunities, interpreting services, customer support, or general inquiries. A public access videophone, another helpful tool for the deaf, that can be placed in highly frequented city locations, i.e. the downtown public library. The only city locations that have one already are the Welfare Office, Easter Seals Arc, and the League for the Blind and Disabled. It was suggested that hospitals should have a PAV so that deaf individuals can call their loved ones with updates. What are some other issues the deaf have in Fort Wayne? They are often unable to communicate effectively with the police department, whether they are calling in to report an issue, have an emergency, or if they get pulled over. If they go to the hospital or a doctor's office, they can't communicate their problems effectively without an interpreter, which could lead to misdiagnosis, communication error, or medication error, and or death. When they phone businesses such as banks, They can't do confidential business because the bank won't allow an interpreter to overhear the confidential business information. Title III ruling of the ADA, a public accommodation, shall respond to telephone calls from a telecommunication relay service established under Title IV of the Americans with Disabilities Act in the same manner that it responds to other telephone calls. There are still many TTY, text telephone lines, listed in the phone book, but most of these don't work and/or employees don't know how to use the equipment. The proposed solution, the League for the Blind and Disabled, will work with a committee of people who attended the Deaf Forum to document their issues and purposes and propose solutions. Then visit businesses and community service centers to ask for their support to make Fort Wayne a more deaf-friendly environment. If you are interested in learning more and joining DeafLink to make a better and positive change in the community, please contact us at 260-441-0551, voice, or videophone 260-440-3013, or Garth's email, garths@the-leak.org. I look forward to working with you. Garth Sponseller, NIC Education K-12, DeafLink Director.